the best day of Melchizedek. It is the best day of our King and Queen of Melchizedek. Of Melchizedek. I'm a super race of Melchizedek. Daddy, I know soon I will see you like a sensible virgin. I'll be waiting for you, always and forever. My life will be full to serve you, my king, to serve you, my queen. Because we're your people, Melchizedek.
Hello, Bless. Today's lesson is the Tree of Life. Hello, precious branches of Melchizedek Lisbeth. Bless on this beautiful day. Today we are going to learn what the Tree of Life is and why it is so important. In the book of Genesis, it talks about a place called Eden, and our mom Lisbeth explains to us that that place is in our mind. In Genesis, it says that in the middle of Eden, there is the tree of life and the tree of good and bad. Whoever eats from the tree of life will live forever. It also says that 2 cherubim took care of that tree because it was very important. Who do you think were the 2 cherubim? Yes, correct. Melchizedek and Lisbeth. Okay, let's continue. Our mother explains that the tree of life is the Word. These are her teachings that are full of love, that have cleaned us and given us life. She also tells us that the tree of good and bad shows us the good and the bad, but it can confuse us. We may not know the difference between good and bad. For example, if it is good or bad to be obedient to our parents. That is why there is also the tree of life, because it is necessary to eat from it, so that the other tree does not confuse us. You want to know something, Super Race? Only we have eaten from both trees. Our mommy Lisbeth loves us so much that she fed us from the tree of life, and that is why we will live forever. Super Race. Today we have learned that now we are the same as God, because we know the difference between good and bad. The tree of good and bad does not confuse us because Mom has fed us from the tree of life, and our mind has been transformed. We, who are of Melchizedek Lisbeth, will live forever. Thank you, Mommy, for loving us so much and for being present to feed us from the tree of life. Until next time, Super Race.
Hello, Blessed. Did you know that our mother Lisbeth is the tree of life?
Tree of life? What do you mean?
Yes, the tree of life is the fresh manna that comes from our mother Lisbeth. She takes us to obedience and wisdom. She teaches us how to tell the difference between the good and the bad and to live in the perfect order.
Wow, Bless, I also want to eat from that tree.
Yes, only those who have believed in Lisbeth can eat from the tree of life. And if we eat from that tree, you will have eternal life and immortality. That is the transformation.
Wow, what joy! That sounds delicious. I want to eat from that tree. I want to eat.
We have eaten from the tree of life that is our mother Lisbeth.
And now we know how to discern between the good and the bad.
Always doing what is pleasing to our parents Melchizedek Lisbeth.
And with the mind of Christ Lisbeth, we can judge all things with justice and equality. Our parents!
For our daddy Melchizedek.
And for our mommy Lisbeth!
is the best day of Melchizedek. It is the best day